Siemaneczko Mongole, witam was w kolejnym odcineczku z Hogwarts Legacy. I tak, musimy wejść w końcu do tego portala, bo ostatnio tutaj zakończyliśmy odcinek. Tak nagle, wiem, no ale zobaczmy co jest w środku. Wow,
Revelio.
czy coś tutaj jest ciekawego? Wow, zapalają nam się pochodnie. Pięknie to wygląda. Czy ja to mogę? O, możemy otworzyć. Peleryna do Quidditcha.
Where might this lead?
Zobaczmy co jest w środku.
Revelio.
Nic tutaj nie widzę. No i jak tutaj coś mam przy ten?
Accio.
Achio?
Incendio. Reparo.
Spadłem. Dobra. Zobaczmy co tutaj pisze. Aha, no dobra.
I need to wake up that rune over there. Accio.
No dobra, teraz jak trafiłem to będzie git.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Not surprising. Cards at the ready.
No, dobre to było. Wow. No dobra. Zdolność starożytnej magii kumuluje się dzięki udanym atakom. No, zobaczysz odpowiedni... dobra. Zobaczmy co tutaj jest. Coś tutaj jest jeszcze. No idziemy dalej. Będziemy mieć tutaj... Serio?
Incendio. Reparo. Incendio.
Incendio. Dobra, pięknie. To my tutaj załatwiliśmy.
Accio.
No nie dosięgnę? O, tutaj trzeba inaczej to robić. Wow, w ostatnim momencie.
Revelio.
No, teraz co tutaj będzie?
This must be the way forward, but to where?
No, okej.
Accio. Nearly there.
Dobra, mamy
Let's
to.
keep my wits about me.
Dnia. O, ciemny kasztet. Wiecie co, ja sobie tutaj może zapiszę w razie czego. No okej, no dobra, no to lecimy tędy.
Revelio.
Aha, no to będzie tutaj trochę kombosów.
Reparo.
Wow, wow, wow. Kurde.
Accio.
Dobra, 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 musimy uciekać.
Accio.
No dajesz tutaj kombosy. Pięknie. O, tutaj mamy te magiczne punkty. Dobra, no to pięknie tutaj wychodzi nam.
It is a book after all. Revelio.
Jeszcze się tutaj cofnę może. Czegoś tutaj nie zostawiłem? Przypadkiem nie. No, tak trochę tutaj dziwnie.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bacar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a fifth year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a fifth year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganock, When we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Okej, no to starożytną magię. No to ciekawe.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
That being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
there was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Jednak Sebastian jest naszym przyjacielem, jak widać. Misja ukończona. Sekrety działu ksiąg zakazanych. Dobra, więc my musimy teraz co? Udać się gdzie? Nie wiem. Dobra, mamy tutaj to. Może powinniśmy tylko wyjść stąd. Aha, do klasy profesora Piga. No dobra, no to pójdziemy tam. Tylko bym chciał tutaj
Revelio.
zobaczyć, co to jest. Czekajcie, bo jeżeli tam jest portal... No dobra, ale tutaj mamy tak. Jakby tutaj to rozszyfrować. Nie wiem, jak to rozszyfrować, tak szczerze. No dobra, no zobaczymy. Może o tym poczytam sobie na spokojnie i wtedy będę wiedzieć. Ale dobra, udajmy się do profesora Figa. Którędy tutaj by było najbezpieczniej? Tamten dworem. Tak.
Revelio.
Revelio. Jezu, jak ta szata leci. Tutaj jeszcze chyba nie byliśmy. A nie, byliśmy tutaj. Dobra, bo tu do góry trzeba iść. Dobra, no to skoczymy tam, zobaczymy. I co się dowiemy? To się dowiemy zaraz. No dobra, trzeba będzie poczekać na profesora. Misja rozpoczęta. Księgi peleryny.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
No nie mogę tego użyć tak.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
No dobra.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
No, to jest racja. Dużo możemy z nimi spędzić.
Incendio.
Nie działa Insegnia?
Reparo. Accio.
Dobra, a jeżeli będę chciał coś zmienić, na przykład tutaj dać to, a zamiast tego bym se dał Leviosa, albo Leviosa tu, a to tu.
Levioso. Lumos.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Aha, no dobra. Najpierw właśnie wysłać wiadomość z sobą pocztą. Proszę o spotkanie w Dolnym Hogsfield.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Aha, no dobra, no to się w Hogsfield musimy spotkać z naszą koleżanką. No dobra, mapa świata. Trochę ten świat jest trochę duży, co nie? Trochę. Aha. No dobra. No fajnie wiedzieć, że takie coś tutaj jest. Nowa misja jest do zrobienia. Dobra, mamy 2 misje, tak? Dziewczyna z ugadu i zajęcia z zielarstwa. Aha. Zadanie od Hellcaty 2. Dobra, ale zajęcia najpierw te bym chciał zrobić. I dopiero później zrobimy resztę. Dobra, weźmiemy sobie taką pelerynę. I może... No, weźmiemy sobie to. Berecik. No i teraz fajnie wyglądamy. A, inwentarz. Co my tutaj mamy ciekawego, nowego? Aha, tutaj są 2 notki. No dobra. Sowe poczta. Aha, no dobra. Byśmy mogli też skoczyć na tę misję. Ale wejdźmy tutaj i zadanie z Hellcat bym wziął. Mapa. Czy ja tam gdzieś się mogę przeteleportować? Zajęcie zielarstwa. Wielkie schody, wielka sala. No dobra, ale ja bym chciał misję zmienić. No dobra, niech już będzie ta misja. No już mi każą, no to czemu by nie? I teraz bym mógł się teleportować gdzieś tam blisko, tak? No to tutaj się steleportujemy. Zobaczymy, jak to będzie wyglądać. No dobra, zielarstwa, tak? Trzeba byłoby w końcu zrobić jakąś misję, tak? Fajną.
Revelio.
Poziom 1. Dobra, to jest ta misja. No dobra.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class.
A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement,
But the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb.
Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Accio.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we?
First, let's protect our ears.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Dobra, mandragory. O Jezu, tu krzyczy. Jeszcze taką dużą dostaliśmy.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil!
Dobra. Ten krzyk to naprawdę jest tragiczny.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
Jestem ciekaw, jak dorosłe wyglądają.
Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Okej. Nauczyliśmy się przesadzać.
Task will be planting dittany at our potting tables.
Revelio.
You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
The best time to plant a seed is last season.
Aha.
The second best time is now.
Dobra.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrake.
Bardzo mi miło z pani strony. O. No, ciekawy list.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend
Revelio.
O, Revelio. Zbierzmy wszystkie liście. Dobra, pogadajmy z profesorem.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Okej.
Let's see how to balance my staff.
Dobra, czyli co?
Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative property
Interakcja.
is a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
No dobra, no to musimy te dać. Aha. Stół zielarski. No dobra, spoko.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron.
To na pewno.
Cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Aż tak? Aż tak muszę uważać? Dobra.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But you'll lead.
No to chodź do następnego tego, a nie.
Defense against the dark arts.
Revelio. Excuse me.
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good.
Dobra, kitram wszystko co się da.
Really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have.
Czekaj, bo ja tutaj sobie explore robię.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. Hufflepuffs too.
Revelio.
Dobra, musimy pójść tutaj, tak i siak.
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Revelio.
Dobra, weźmiemy ten przewodnik. No dobra, mam zaatakować, tak?
Look at that.
Dobre.
Get their mouths on. Mum planted some
Revelio.
last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the denoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Muszę to atakować.
Bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're not someone to be trifled with. I see that.
No raczej, no coś ty byś chciał.
More of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
No dobra, możemy tam wrócić.
I'll see you back.
Revelio.
Revelio. Spadaj, głąbie. Dobra, zebraliśmy, mamy to w kieszeni, to jest najważniejsze. Dobra, możemy wracać. Czy ja tutaj coś mogę jeszcze zebrać? Nie.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear
Aha,
our
i jeszcze 5 minut.
gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
No.
Magical plants have so much
Bądźmy
to
mili.
offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Tak, co jeszcze? Nie powiem, jeżeli będziesz chciała się zabawić, to z miłą chęcią. Bo według mnie, nauczycielka pełną klasą.
Revelio.
We must first understand.
Revelio. Dobra, dziennik misji. No, przesuń się, bo ja chcę tutaj zebrać tylko. Czy ja coś tutaj mogę jeszcze złapać? Aha, tu jest zamknięte. Ale to bym chciał otworzyć, co? I dupa blada. Idę tutaj, się przejdę. Weź to. Liście zadymiarza. Weź to. Tu jest zejście.
Revelio.
Dziwne. Nie mogę cię otworzyć? To dzida stąd. Teraz byśmy musieli się udać na co? Na jaką misję? Zobaczmy. Misja. Zajęcia z eliksirów. Dobra, ja bym to chciał zrobić. Mapa. Gdzie muszę się udać? Jezu, eliksiry. Ale ja nie chcę eliksirów. Co wtedy? Gdzie tu się bitwy były? Gdzieś tutaj bitwy były. Panie, nie wiem gdzie. Dobra, pójdziemy na te eliksiry. Będzie chyba najlepiej. Mój święty spokój będę miał z lekcjami. Dobra, tylko teraz tak. Ja muszę wejść tu. Misję. No i weźmy to. Czyli muszę zejść. Pójść tutaj.
Shouldn't there be orders or someone regarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
W ogóle tutaj jeszcze nie byłem.
Would never allow that. It would make.
I bet he knows more than he's
Dobra,
letting
pierwsze
on
co?
about the Goblin Rebellion.
Dobra, zbierzmy to. Odznaka Aurora, profesora Sharpa.
I hate to see a creature get put down.
Revelio.
But trolls have no business.
Zbierzmy to. Coś jeszcze mogę tutaj zebrać? 1 funt tylko tam był. Kurde, bogaty normalnie. Achio, nie działało. Dobra. Więc wiecie co? Następny odcinek ogarniemy właśnie te eliksiry, żeby to było wszystko tak po kolei porobione, żeby było dla was też nie za długie odcinki, nie za krótkie, więc to by było tyle. Trzymajcie się i do usłyszenia już niebawem w następnym odcineczku. Trzymajcie się, mugole. I niech czary będą z wami. Chaos.